And from myself and all the team at the Cruise Portfolio, I wish you a happy new year. Thank you for joining me for the first of 2022 of our monthly roundup webinars. My name's Megan Saunders. I'm the Business Development Executive here at Crystal Cruises in the UK. And today we're going to spend about 10 or 15 minutes just talking through what's new for January 2022, what we have to look forward to, some of our favourite sailings that are travelling this year to give you some inspiration. And as we go along, if you have any questions, please do use the chat box that you can see in the right-hand side of the box. I'll be keeping an eye on that and getting back to you on any questions that you have. But as I say, this session should take about 10 to 15 minutes and just to give you an overview of what's new with Crystal Cruises. So firstly, let's talk about some of the latest news and some of the promotional updates that we have. So Crystal have extended its Crystal Confidence policy. So we know this time of year, things are still up in the air with Omicron and CDC guidance changing. And we know now more than ever that flexibility is really important to our guests to give them peace of mind. So what we have done is continued and extended our reduced deposit, and that will run throughout the entirety of 2022. So that will just be at 15% now. For the rest of 2022. We've also kept the reduced final payment date as well. So that's still due just 70 days prior to the cruise rather than 130. And again, for cancellation, we know there may be many reasons why guests need to cancel, and we do always recommend that they have an appropriate travel insurance policy. But for further peace of mind, we do also have our relaxed cancellation schedule that has still been extended throughout 2022 as well. So guests can cancel up to 71 days prior to sailing with no penalty. Up until the end of March, we also have the international special. So guests can cancel 7 days prior to their sailing and receive a future cruise credit of 100% of what they've paid. So you've got that for the first part of the year, and then for the rest of the year, you've got this relaxed cancellation schedule that you can see there. So you can see the full details of this on the website. Our reservations team will also communicate this to you at the time of booking as well. But we hope that this just helps, as I say, bring peace of mind and help just secure some of those bookings for you. In other news, Crystal Endeavour is currently sailing in Antarctica. If you haven't already seen the Crystal Insider blog with some of the images from those voyages, they're really fantastic and definitely well worth a watch. The ship was due to be sailing out to kind of West Africa and doing some sailings in that part of the world. Obviously, due to the uncertainty of Omicron at the moment, Crystal Cruises have decided to alter those itineraries. And so we've got some new sailings that have been added for spring this year. So we've got some 10 to 15 night voyages. There's going to be a bit more in Antarctica, South America, and then the ship will head over to Europe before it continues with its existing schedule. So these sailings are now open for sale. They're on sale now, and they take place between March and April of this year. We're looking at places like Malaga, you've got Seville, so lots of the beautiful Mediterranean to see for us closer to home, which I know is a factor that people are looking into when they're talking about traveling in 2022. So these are great itineraries for us. Some really lovely cultural expedition cruises, so a little bit different to what she's doing currently down in Antarctica. But yes, I do recommend take a look at these itineraries, see if they are something your guests might be interested in. They're really lovely, and the ship is absolutely stunning, so they certainly will enjoy their trip on Endeavour. For our solo travellers, we have a couple of offers here. We've got some sailings in the Caribbean at the beginning of this year, as well as into the Med kind of in Q2, which have a 0 solo supplement on them. So we've always had a really great following of solo travellers with us, and we always try and keep our solo supplement nice and low. Usually it's around 10%. But as a limited time offer, we have these sailings with a 0% supplement, which is fantastic. And for our river cruise solo travellers on the Crystal Mozart, throughout the entirety of 2022 and 2023, we have these dedicated solo suites. We've got 38 dedicated solo suites with no single supplement on any sailing. So whether they're looking for ocean or river, any guests that you have that do travel on their own, they can take advantage of this offer. So let's have a look at some itinerary highlights. As I said, these are some of our favourites in the office that are selling well. So we wanted to give you an update on these. We've got a 10-night sailing Lisbon to Athens. So we're looking at kind of the Greek Isles here. Really lovely itinerary going out in April. As you can see, the ocean view fare is starting at just over £2,000 per person, and with the veranda fare at kind of 2,800. We've got social media graphics for all of these sailings that I'm going to talk through, as well as posters that we can share with you. So if any of them do take your fancy and you do think you would like to promote that, do let us know and we can share with you any of the graphics. We can also personalize these with your agency as well, if that's something that you're interested in. So we're really happy to work with you to promote these, but this is a really great sailing and a really great price for a 10-night sailing as well there. So definitely one to be on your radar. We've also got this lovely one kind of looking at the Rivieras in kind of Italy and France. Gorgeous 7-night itinerary going in May. Again, you're looking at just over £2,000 for the ocean view per person, and for the veranda, kind of £2,700. So again, we've got these two lovely Mediterranean itineraries. You can see there what good value really the 10-night is. It's almost the same price, so you kind of get the 3 extra nights for free. But again, if you'd like to promote this, we have the poster, we have social media graphics, so do let us know. Looking for the river then, we are focusing really on the Rhine, and we've got this lovely itinerary at the beginning of the season with the tulips. Always a really popular time of us for the river cruising. Gorgeous scenery to be seen around Amsterdam. And the river cruising is just a fantastic experience, fantastic product. With Crystal Cruises, we are obviously all inclusive, but with the river cruises, that does include almost all your shore excursions. There's a huge range of complimentary shore excursions, so it really does make it good value for money. So this 7-night itinerary for our petite suites, our lead-in suites, you're looking at just over £3,600 per person. And for the deluxe suites, you're looking at £4,700 per person. So if you've got guests that like river cruising, definitely highlight this voyage to them. And then finally for our expedition product, at the moment, these Antarctica voyages have been really, really popular for us, both this current season that we're sailing in and for 2022. So this is something guests are definitely looking at the moment, definitely considering. So this is an 11-night sailing Ushuaia round trip, sailing on the 12th of December 2022. One of our colleagues actually just got back from this trip, and the photos were just absolutely incredible. Seeing penguins every day. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime trip. And if you're going to do a trip like that, you definitely want to do it on the world's largest and most luxury expedition yacht, which is Crystal Endeavour. So yes, I would definitely recommend promoting this sailing. Again, we've got the social media graphics, we've got the posters, so do let us know if that is something that you would like to promote. So then a little update about some training and resources that are available to you at the moment. As always, we are really, really happy to work with you in terms of any kind of social media graphics for emailers, things like that. We're really happy to custom make things. So whether it's one of the sailings that I've talked about in this webinar or something completely different, but you know that's going to work really well with your clients, you just let us know, and we're really, really happy to work with you and put something together. We know not everyone has a big marketing team or a social media team, so we're really we want to make it as easy as possible for you. So if there is something that you want to promote with Crystal Cruises, do let us know. It can be offer-led, or it can just be generic kind of inspiration about the ships or various destinations that we sail to. We're really flexible, so please do get in touch and let us know if we can be of service. And then for our YouTube channel, we've got some videos on there currently, and they're just being updated at the moment. But there's going to be probably 11 or 12 brand new videos that will look at every aspect of Crystal Cruises, of the 3 different products, of the ocean product, the river product, and the yacht product, the expedition product. And so we're going to be looking at the hallmarks, what makes Crystal special. We're going to be looking at the different grades of accommodation so that you can get a good grip on that and understand what the different benefits and inclusions are for the different grades. We're going to be looking at the dining options available, what's complimentary, what's not, as well as looking at some of the entertainment and the enrichment that is available on board these ships. So it's really going to be in depth. Each video will be kind of 10 to 20 minutes, so you can tune in and see kind of 1 or 2 a day, or if you've got a booking on the go and you think, oh, actually they're asking me about dining, I better kind of swat up on that, you can just quickly have a look at that one singular video. So these all should be going live hopefully later this month. Do keep an eye out in your emails because once they're up and live, we will make sure that you're aware of that in your emails as well. So yeah, do keep an eye out for these. They're going to be really, really useful. So brochure-wise, we've got the 4 brochures that you can see there currently live and on the website to view. These are currently only available in the digital form. So you've got the 2022 ocean cruises and 2023 ocean cruises. We've got really strong bookings for both 22 and 2023. So we know guests are booking further away, and then for 2022 seem to be booking a little bit closer in. So our Q1 and Q2 bookings for 22 are really, really strong at the moment. We've got our 2022 River Cruise brochure there and the 2022 Expedition brochure. And you can always see all of the various itineraries on the website as well. If you're just looking for a certain destination, for example, or a time of year, you can kind of have a look through the website as well. So finally, as always, please do get in touch with us. The best email address is our sales inbox. So that's sales@cruiseportfolio.co.uk. That helps us just make sure that your query or request gets to the best person as quickly as possible, and then we can get back to you. But anything sales or marketing, please do email us. We're happy to help. And then finally, just a date for your diary, really, to join me on the 3rd of February. That will be the next date for our Crystal webinar, where I'll be updating you again on any latest news, any new promotions that we have. And so we run these every month, the first Thursday of every single month at 10:30 a.m. So I do hope you will join me in February. The link to register will come direct to your inbox over the next few weeks. So do keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, here are all of our kind of social media channels. Please do follow us to get an update of what's new. And you can see the YouTube channel. That's where those new training resources will be going live. Again, on the Crystal website, you can always keep an update on kind of COVID-19 and if there are any changes that are happening. Obviously, things are kind of all up in the air at the moment, but we will keep you updated as much as we can, and we're well versed in this now, so I'm sure it won't be too long till we're all kind of out the other side. But thank you so much for joining me. Yes, this presentation will be, it has been recorded, and it will be live on our YouTube channel later this afternoon, so I can share that with you, Sandra. And for agent sailings, we don't have any fam trips planned at the moment, but if you are looking to travel, we do have some fantastic agent rates available, and we can send you the list of those and the cost of those as well. So if there aren't any other questions, if you think of anything afterwards, you can again email myself or email us in the sales inbox, as I said, sales@cruiseportfolio.co.uk, and I'm happy to help. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to talking to you all soon.